again instead of racing, which is alright. Quite enjoy it, so. Alright, let me get the stream up properly. We should be waiting a little while longer for everyone to get their shit together. How many people said they would come? 11 people said they would be here. Lang has to ready up. Who are we missing? We have Nontus, we have Smithy, we have Jay. Wait, do we have Jay? We do not have Jay. We're missing Jay. We have Aram, we have Belmar, I think. What is Belmar? Yep, he's that. We have Lang, don't know about Matthew, no, Matthew's here. Aaron, is he here? Nope, waiting on him. KJ Styles, he's here, I think, yeah. And Topper is not, oh wait, yeah, Topper's here. So we're waiting on Jay, and that's literally it. Some reserves. We have Reaper, needs an invite. Invite him, because I don't have Jay friended. And who else? I don't know who that is. Is he online? No, he's not. Classic. Oh, he's literally just joined. Okay, he's already in this. He's already in here. Right. You might hear an echo in a second. I'm just going to check that my sound isn't too high. Hello. Alright, it should be fun. I will turn it down a bit. I don't want to do that. Can I change something? Settings. Ugh, I've got 2 people in now. Audio. Master volume down a bit. Music down as well. That's alright. I'm not a massive fan of driving at this track sometimes. Quite easy to mess up as well. Qualifying would be quite fun, but otherwise. Lang needs to pick a team. And whenever he readies up, we go. Yeah, Lang, put at midnight or else I will kill you. Midnight. I'll be doing all of this on my wheel as well, so. I'm from the UK, if you're asking me. From near Leicester, pretty much. We're gonna start soon. because if it's realistic, it's going to be a sunny ass qualifying. Also, Lang needs get in your car, Lang. Get in your car. I think if it's realistic, it'll be. If it's unrealistic, it'll be dusk. Dusk win it. In qualifying, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Is Lang even here? Because he hasn't done anything in the past couple of minutes. Heads up. Just waiting now. Put it as midnight. Is Lang even here? He hasn't done anything in the past 10 minutes. I'm gonna view profile. He was having a sheet. That is, I hope that's okay. He's there. Is it midnight? Is it midnight? Is it midnight? Come on. Yeah, midnight. That's better. All right, we can start now. We're doing a it's a 50% race and a short quali. So you get 3 runs if you can make it around. It will be a bit difficult to get 3 runs, but you can do it. Someone's just spamming it. No, I can't be asked to race here. It's difficult in the race as well. Should post this as an EV, see if any more people can join. Oh, that's a good one. Right. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He's joined just as it is gone, so might be able to actually make it. And yeah, good luck. This is a track that can actually work really well for the wheel players if you're nice and corners, especially the first sector. Can gain you a lot of times. Oh my god, that's loud. Can gain you a lot of time. Oh, I do that every time. I put the music down, but I don't put anything else down. Is there AI? I hope AI aren't going to come out on track. I don't know if the garages get closed anyway, but I think that's normal, I hope. Who's first out? Jay is first out. Jay might actually be a really good contender for this race because I've seen his qualifying lap time, or his time trial lap time, and it's really quick. I think it's like 117th or something near that. So it's really impressive. Aaron did make it through in time, but it's impressive for a lap like that. If he can do something anything close to that, he'll be able to get pole quite easily. But I think Reaper and others might have something to say about it. Drivers out on the mediums are Nontus, Belmar and Aaron. Those are the only ones on the mediums. One around should be Jay. Yeah, as I said, you can just see through the chicanes that you get really good turning on wheel, but for controller it's a bit more difficult to turn as well as you can. This chicane's really difficult without ABS, which I think Jay is running no ABS. Yeah, he is. You can easily lock up and then mess up your run for the next two corners. You can also launch that and gain a couple of tenths by doing so. But it's very risky because you can lose your whole lap. Aaron's already on a lap. I don't know if that's just a glitch, but I'd be surprised if he got round in time. I've been in the session for a couple of minutes, so might have been, but he wasn't the first one to go out. I'm going to do a lap with Jay, see what he can do. I'm expecting quite a lot, because I know that he can definitely do a good lap time. Into turn 1, down to 3rd, up into 4th, just about invalidates on the exit, so maybe he won't be able to get a good lap time. What lap time will Aaron be able to do over the line? Yeah, I had a feeling that lap was a bit dodgy. Now he is actually on a lap, so he can do something. Lang also could be quite good in this. Nontus is also on the lap. Nontus has spun through the high-speed right-hander. That's quite an easy thing to do. Puts it down into neutral, just trying to get off track. Yeah, it's really easy to do that. If you slightly tap the inside curve, it's you can do that without even realise. The back end just goes. Smithy goes past Smith. A really quick lap. I think that's due to the nature of his wheel being quite good. He did say he was struggling to put the power down though, so it might be a bit difficult for him to get a consistent lap. Cannot see any lap times, which is kind of annoying. I don't want to see the tyres. Yeah, I can't see any lap times, which is really annoying. But it's just going to happen. Purple second sector, which is really good. Into the chicane, takes it easy on the curb, doesn't want to launch it, wants to just get a banker lap out, I think, using all the track he can there. Into this famous now right-hander, Belmar sets the fastest lap on the mediums. Into the right-hander, don't lock up too much, I think he's on ABS, so it's alright. Use all the exit, down to 3rd again, put the power down as quick as you can, use all the track you can. For this last one, you've got to launch the inside curb, just push it. Not really the quickest corner there, could have done that much quicker. Over the line, puts the power down immediately. A 135.7, which is a very off the pace of what can be set. That's Abrams spun round, making a mistake. Reaper in the Williams, filling in for, I think, who is he filling in for? I've forgotten his fucking name. Oh, never mind. I've forgotten his name. That's bad. James, that's who he's filling in for. So he'll be looking to set a lap time. Controller isn't as competitive around here, but does not mean that it can't be quick. He can definitely set something good here. So Aaron lets him past. Matthews retired from the session. That is a spin, I think, in the in this corner. Has he gone wide? He's dropped it on the power. I think he's put the power down a bit too early and just dropped it. Aaron's cutting through there, so that's not the best racing line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just dropped it on the power. Now Reaper comes around to the end of his lap. He's invalidated. He'll be going into the pits. Unfortunately, I can't see any lap times. Let's see what Lang can do. On the inside curb, nice and easy. Smithy with the fastest lap, a 1:35, so that is a bit quicker than what he did earlier. Lang, sector 1, not quite purple. It is down on his time, so it's not great. The car just doesn't turn in too well sometimes, and it's quite difficult to drive sometimes with it, but it can happen. He's got no ERS left, so this will not be a good lap unless he can pull something out of the bag. There's a big traffic jam forming here between all the drivers. Topper goes into the pits. It's so annoying that I can't see any lap times, but actually there we go. Wildfire is on such a slow lap, he hasn't actually set a very quick one. There's nearly contact there. Aaron did not even think about trying to get out of the way of him there, but he's on the soft tyres now, so he will be trying to set a good lap here. Not a purple sector through there, bit of a tight entry, but he does get through it quite well. Not launching the inside curb, keep it nice and stable, doesn't clip the inside curb, which is good for him. Now into the right hander, into 7th, down all the way to 2nd gear. Put the power down as quick as you can. That was actually that could have been much quicker. KJ Styles now retires from the session. I don't know where he's retired from the session at all, but I think this was out lap. Okay. Yeah, KJ Styles just retired. I think he must have crashed. I'm not sure. Quality. That's Jay invalidating his lap. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. Belmar's 4 seconds down. He won't be too happy with that lap. Aaron is on track on the mediums, so he might be able to do something good here. Don't know what is happening to his gears, but he does need to shift down. So I'm not staying on him. I'm not hearing that noise anymore. 9 minutes left of the session. Everyone's now coming out for their second laps. Usually people set a lap time with their mediums and go to the softs towards the end of the session, as Aaron cedes the position to the Aston Martin of Topper. Yeah, Smithy is a whole second ahead of everyone else at the moment. Reaper is now on an out lap, trying to get an actual lap in this time. I think he'll be one of my people for the pole position. Fight Me isn't here today, so he won't be able to do anything to stop him. Wildfire through turn 1, not bad. Could have been a bit quicker though. Lifting off there, he must have a pretty straight line setup. Into the chicane now, nice and easy. Doesn't hit the curb, but it's not very quick. Not able to get in the power very quickly. Putting the power down now as quick as he can, using full traction control, I think, to put the power down like that. Now, it's an okay first sector, but there's definitely a lot of time in it. A lot of time for him to gain. Into here, goes a bit deep. He's going to have a compromised run there. does about get through though, bit of a slide, but he is alright through there. The track will be getting much quicker now towards the end of the session. There will be a lot more time to gain in the track. Through the chicane, try and straight line it as much as you can. He launches the curb out of all people, and it was quite good there. He does back off a lap though. He doesn't think there's anything to gain from it. Watch Reaper. Reaper spins round. He's into the wall. He makes a massive mistake. I think that's him having an aggressive setup, but he is in the wall on the exit of the flowing left and right handers of turn 2 and 3. That could have been such a big crash. He's probably going to be okay to go back out for another lap. But his tyres will be incredibly hot at the moment. Yeah, they'll have overheated from that spin. He's just going to try and cool them down. Who else is on a lap now? Aram is just finishing off a lap. What lap time will he set? Nearly spins on the exit. Gets fit. It's not the best. I think that's Jay coming round for a lap now. Let's see what he can set. Try not to invalidate turn 1. That's quite good. Didn't use all the inside curb though, so could have gained a bit more. But it's not bad through here. Doesn't spin like Reaper did. Much more stable setup it seems. Down on the brakes now, clip the inside curb, don't clip this one. Purple first sector flashing up, now into the left hander, nice and easy, down to first. Puts it in second, doesn't want to put it into third, but could have had at least a 10th there on the power if he put it up into third, but that doesn't matter too much. Will impede his lap though. Down on the brakes, using all the track he can. Try not to hit that curb because it can send you to the left, down to first. Now putting the power down, that's a really good chicane there. DRS open, getting the slipstream off of Aram. Will Aram be able to move over? I think Aram is on a lap, I'm not sure. He might end up blocking. That's a purple second sector with the slipstream now, and now into this one. It's nice and easy, doesn't clip the curb, he uses all the exit he can into these two swinging right-handers into the braking zone. Down to second, brake as late as you can without locking up. That's really good there. Third, down to second again, no, he keeps it in third. Down to third again, puts the power down, uses all the track he can, doesn't quite invalidate, just keeps it on. Now he invalidates through that turn, making a massive mistake, turning just a bit too early. He will only have one more chance, so will Reaper only have one more chance. That would have been such a quick lap. Just turning a bit early, just made a mistake towards the end. I was gonna say, don't invalidate now, but he did end up invalidating, and I don't think he'll be too happy with it. That's unfortunate. It's right at the end of the lap as well, so he knew that he could do a lot there. Let's see what Aaron can do. He is not on a lap. He is pulled out of the lap because he is flashing red lights behind his car, showing that he is harvesting his ERS. So is Wildfire after invalidating the lap. These two Aston Martins are looking good, looking very close to each other, but I don't think they'll be the quickest car on track. Aaron's going to be catching right up to the back of Wildfire. Will Wildfire get out of the way? And they nearly touched there. That was really close. There's no fuel left for Wildfire. He has no fuel at all, so he'll be just snailing it. Yeah, put the fuel down a bit and yeah, just overdone it a bit. Let's see what Aaron can do through these swinging right-handers. Keep the car nice and stable. Now into this left-hander, braking nice and late, down to third. Put the power down as quick as you can. Into the chicane, down to second. Can take first if he wants. Doesn't shift up to third until he needs to. getting the slipstream off of Topper. Topper hasn't slowed down enough, so he's going to gain a massive amount of time, nearly hitting into the back of him, but he does at least gain a tenth or so from that, so that will be good for his lap. Into this left-right, it's really easy to make a mistake there, up to fourth to put the power down as quick as he can. DRS open. Will he be able to get a good lap? It does seem that he's doing quite well. There is a slow Red Bull ahead as well that he needs to pass. Nice and easy. Through the chicane, don't lock up and don't invalidate now. Just get it through. Nearly runs, just uses as much curb as he can. Nearly runs too wide. Very lucky to keep it valid there. Now there's a yellow flag behind. Now into this right-hander, nice and easy. Through to the end of the lap, using all the track you can. Don't invalidate like Jay did. That's such good track limits there. Now, going to be trying to finish off the lap. It's a really good lap so far. Into the last corner, down to third, up to fourth, put the power down, and over the line. It is pole by 1.192. That is a really quick lap from him. Really impressive to be able to do that. There's a tyre there. Now Topper's going to have a go at a lap. Bit slidey through there. Setup doesn't seem the best through there. Into the chicane. Absolutely levers the inside curb, but does keep nice and stable. That is a good feature of controller. Wouldn't be able to do that on a wheel. It's wow. Jay is also on a lap. He goes through here now. Let's see what he can do. If he cannot invalidate this lap, he should be fine. He will have 2 chances at a lap. If he thinks this isn't good enough, he can save his ERS and go around again. But he hasn't got much ERS left. But he would theoretically get around about in time. Reaper is on his out lap. He should be able to make it through about in time, but these guys only have 1 chance at getting a lap. It is quite good at the moment, actually. It's yellow flags. That's Lang is in a wall there. He makes a big mistake. Back to Jay. Purple second sector. Using all the track he can through here. Quite a difficult sector to get right, but if you can nail it, you can gain a couple of tenths. Now into this tricky right-hander, down to second, doesn't lock up, does quite well. Into the left-hander, doesn't use any curb because it would send him out of the way. Lang retires from the session, he won't be able to get a good lap in. Now, just coming around the end of the lap, don't invalidate here or else you are done. Just about keeps it on track. He does get pole by fucking 1/100th of a second. That is incredible. Let's see if Reaper will be able to respond with anything. He's the only other person who can actually do anything about this. DRS open, gonna use all the track he can, but I don't think he'll want to be invalidating here. If he invalidates, he'll be starting from 11th from the grid. Purple, so he might be able to do something here. Just about keeps it. That's perfect through there. Lap right now, he might be able to do something. Aaron might be able to do something as well. Everyone has a good chance at getting the pole position. Doesn't go to second, keeps it in third, fourth, third, through the sector, left-hander, doesn't quite invalidate, uses all the track he can, using so much track here. Last sector's a bit slidey, but it's really quick though. Using the last corner as how much track can he use? Nearly invalidates over the line. It is pole position by 9/100ths. So that is a really quick lap. I don't think Jay was expecting that. I don't think Aaron would be too happy with that. Topper is the only other person who can do anything. No, he can't. That is the end of qualifying. It is Reaper on pole position, Jay in P2 and Aaron in P3. A close qualifying. Anyone could have gotten pole there. The top 4 definitely had the pace to. That is a really good ending there. Jay just about got it past Aaron towards the end. At the end of the session now, and we've got a little bit of time left into the pits. Goes Topper just to waste our time. Just a little bit more, as Reaper does his victory laps. that was a really good end to the qualifying. 1 lap from both of the leaders, and yeah, on 35 that could definitely be have been quicker though by someone. I think someone definitely could have done something better than that, but that's not to say that it was a bad lap. Now into the race, 32 laps I think. I can't remember if it was 32 or 38, it was something around that, of Abu Dhabi. So the grid now is Reaper, Jay, Aaron, Smithy, Topper, Wildfire, Lang, Aram, Nontus, Belm, Styles and Matthew. Both Matthew not finishing a lap and KJ Styles taking a qualifying ban for guessing 3 penalty points. So he just picked a set up and retired. Into the race. This is looking to be a really good one, actually. Quite enjoy this. I wonder what the strategies will be, because everyone started on the soft tyres, no one chose the mediums, but so there were 2 cars who didn't actually do a lap, and I think there was 1 car who was under the top 11. I'm not sure, actually. I think we only had 11 people in here, so theoretically 1 person could have gotten the medium tyres, but there are a couple who didn't even qualify, so they get free tyre choice. Formation lap before we actually start the race. As Reaper goes here, get everything set up for the start of the race. This is definitely going to be a good one, I can tell. Jay will have a really good run into turn 1 if he gets a good start, but there is also a very dusty side on the left. Yeah, the left side is quite dusty. It's in real life as well, it's quite dusty, and that's on the game as well. So he won't be able to get the perfect launch of what Reaper will be able to, but it doesn't really matter. There's a chance of a 3-stop strategy or a 2-stop. Lap 7 to 11 for the first stop is where we'll be looking at. 28 laps, so I was well over. I said 38. I got them mixed up. Jay using a bit of track limits there. I don't know if you can get a penalty apart from hitting into someone, but I don't know if you can get a corner cutting penalty. I don't think you can get track limits. So Reaper will be leading us off the line. Should be quite a good start. Sorry for eating, I'm hungry. Aaron might have a really good start as well. He's in quite a good position, P3. Better on the longest to really quick. There's not a very long run into turn 1 as we wait for the final cars to come through, and then we will be starting lap 1. It is 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away at Yas Marina. It is a good start for Reaper. He is ahead of Jay. Smithy overtakes Aaron on the start. Down the inside goes Topper of Aaron. Will Jay be able to capitalize? He's really close. There's a spinner at the back. That is Wildfire spun out. Don't know what happened. I think he just hit the back with someone. Now Jay has a run on Reaper. He's already almost a whole second away from the almost a whole second away from Smithy. Jay is so close to the back of Reaper's Haas. There was one spinner, which was Wildfire off the start. He made a mistake. Now Smithy will be trying to keep close. Reaper isn't able to do much. Jay might be able to go up the inside through the chicane, maybe around the outside. Tries to go on the inside. He now tries to go around the outside. He has the inside from the next corner if he can keep a wheel and doesn't quite do that, but Reaper gives him the space. But Reaper gets such a good exit now. I don't think he will be able to do this. He will be able to pass. He has slipstream and a better straight line setup. Tries to go around the outside in the chicane. Reaper is ahead. They're side by side through there. It's so difficult to go there. Reaper now loses the position to Jay. Jay makes it around the outside in that corner. Topper goes up the inside of Smithy. They're side by side. That's some really good racing there. Now Aaron has a go up the inside of Smithy. Touch. Now Smithy tries to go around the outside of Topper. He gets pushed wide. Now Aaron overtakes Smithy. Everyone has just been messed up at the back. Meanwhile, Reaper will be trying to overtake Jay back off the start. That was a really good start. Nonsus has spun out, made a mistake, or something's happened to him. Jay runs a little bit wide. So this will be try and preserve your tyres and get no warnings for track limits for Reaper. Jay going a little bit wide again. I don't know if he's got any warnings from that. Might have been fine. The game might have been nice to him. Reaper's got such a slidey setup through there. Non-switch with a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Oh, a big lock up into turn 1. The rear end slides. Now Aaron might have a go here. Topper tries to go around the outside of Aaron after a good start. Not quite there. Now Jay is so far away from Reaper after that mistake. Aaron might be able to capitalize on the back of Reaper. He's got the slipstream. He's got low ERS. Will he go up the inside? He won't go through here. He will go through here. Goes up the inside. They nearly make contacts. They're side by side. Reaper stays ahead, but Aaron tries to go around the outside. Now they're side by side. Aaron is slightly ahead. Will Reaper be able to defend here? He's just going backwards and backwards. He has a slight lack of pace. He tries to keep it around the outside on the brakes. That is a brave one. Not easy. He is still there. Nearly contact between the two cars. That is so close. And now Reaper loses out. Topper is also going to have a go at Reaper. There's contacts there. They nearly crash. And now Reaper is at the back of 3 cars. He's lost out on 3 cars. Nearly spins. He does spin on the brakes. He makes a mistake. His brake bias is too low. He spins around. He has now dropped to the back of the grid. That's so unfortunate for him. He will not be too happy with that, as Jay goes really wide through there. This is some really good racing. Jay is so far ahead of all the other drivers now. And Belmar going really wide over the bumps. Now the whole grid is just split up now. From that battling at the back, Jay will be trying to run away with this race. Cannot see the interval game. That's annoying. Reaper spins again. Yeah, I think Reaper's had another spin. He's not having fun on these tyres. They must be a bit overheated. He must be really frustrated as well with that start. Yeah, he runs his brake biases at 56 always. And it's without ABS. That's really difficult to keep the front tyres from locking, or the rears from locking, sorry. And if your rears lock, then you're pretty much done for because you're just going to spin around. That's Galaxy made a mistake there. I'm not sure what happened, but did make a mistake. He'll be trying to capitalize on the other drivers. Now there is now a there's now a bit of a line beginning to form, a train, sorry, beginning to form between these three drivers and behind as well. They're all quite close. Smithy is AI, and this time I'm not even. KJ Styles goes to the pits. Okay, yeah, KJ Styles goes into the pits. Aaron has actually caught up to Jay a significant amount. I think Jay made a mistake. That is Reaper DNFing. I don't know what's happened there. I think he's just spun out. Yeah, virtual safety car is deployed. Reaper DNFs. That's really unfortunate for him. He seemed to have a very unstable setup that wouldn't have been very good for the race. Quite good for qualifying, but yeah, the race might not be the best for him. That's actually helped out KJ Styles a little bit, giving him a free position. He is really far back now, though. Yeah, it's crazy. In AV, he was really good. I agree, Cohen. He was really good at this track. Not having the best of runs today, I guess. Virtual safety car is still out. The car is cleared, so it should be going down soon. There it is. VSC is now gone. That is not a good restart for Aaron, but he will be still almost within the 1 second line of Jay. Not getting DRS through here, or there is not even a DRS zone there anymore. I think there used to be. I'm not sure. Yeah, just about. Not quite in a second. Nearly spins there, catches it. Topper will now be catching up. Aaron has made a massive mistake there. Does catch the spin. Really lucky for him to actually catch that. My voice just died. He will be trying to push back now. Yeah, there's a chance the Reaper's using the old setup. I think he's just gotten it wrong on the brakes today. The brakes just don't seem... yeah, brakes don't seem too good. I think that's someone overtaken now. Side by side is Matthew and Lang. Matthew just about avoids contact. He'll be trying to have a go here with DRS. Will he be able to overtake? He's got Slipstream and the DRS, also ERS if he wants it. That's Belmar going backwards. Now around the outside goes Matthew. Will he be able to make it? He has track position. Lang gets pinched on the inside. Now he's still got a foot in though. Now slightly ahead, around the outside goes Matthew. Will he be able to make it? Not quite, gets pushed wide. Now Nontus is going to have a go on the back of Lang, the back of Matthew. Matthew loses out, loses the position. Oh, Wildfire nearly hits into the back of Matthew there, just about keeps out of the way. Now Aram is able to pass Wildfire after that. Now where is Aaron? He is 0.4 off. Oh, there's a spin. That's Nontus in the wall. Just about caught that. I think he's overdone it on the power. Right, fortunately for him, he is right on the edge of the pits. So he won't have to do a full lap around the pits. Gets a virtual safety car for his blessing as well. Nearly hits into the pit entry. Just about doesn't hit that. Doesn't even get any brakes. Don't know what that was. I'm pretty sure he did press on the brakes, but couldn't seem to slow down. So the leader of the race, his teammate, is now at the back of the grid. But that is actually literally just a free pit stop for him. Now virtual safety car goes out. It's a really good restart for Aaron. He's gained a good amount of time. Now KJ Styles and Nonsus will actually be battling on the exit. Actually, Nonsus a bit further behind. Now Wildfire is so close to the back of Matthew. Topper is really running away here. DRS open for Wildfire. not going to be able to get anything. Matthew's using his ERS here. Oh no, Matthew's just got a good straight line set up. Not brave enough to go down the inside, and I agree. Aram actually might be able to do something here. They're side by side through the chicane. We're getting lots of racing action there. Aram nearly spins through that corner. He got pinched on the inside. If you get pinched there, it's a bit difficult to pull out halfway through, just due to it being there's no more room in the third corner. But he's so close to the back now of Wildfire. Wildfire is also just as close to the back of Matthew. So anyone can take the position, but the thing for Matthew is he doesn't quite have the DRS on Lang, so he'll be pushing at his very best to get that off of Lang. Now Aaron is right up to the back of Jay. He will have the DRS through here, so he might be able to make a move. He will not have the he will have the DRS, yeah. DRS open. Jay seems to not have much pace in his tyres anymore. Not going to have a go there. Jay is swerving around to not give him any slipstream. He is allowed to do that because he is not in actually battling with Aaron. Now Aaron will be trying to get the best exit he can. Jay has quite a bad exit, actually, quite poor on the exit there. Now DRS, ERS and slipstream, the trio that can get you a lot of places, trying to go around the outside now into the chicane. Will he be able to do it? He won't choose to do it there. Might go for a switchback move on the inside. Now there's contact. That is Aaron going around. Did Jay leave him enough room? I am not sure if he did. I think Aaron clipped the inside curb. Now Topper catches up. They're both ghosting inside of each other. Yeah, I think he clipped the inside curb, got launched quite far away, and just lost out. Aram is right on the back of Wildfire now. That's such a shame because that's kind of denied us a fight for the leads. I think that was just a racing incident in my eyes. Yes, Jake could have left a bit more room, but also Aaron kind of hit into him. Aaron is spun again. His tyres are now a million degrees, and on this track, especially in that sector, it's almost impossible to cool them down. Also, without any traction control, it's difficult to cool them down as well. Just gotta be careful. Just nice and slow. Don't push that much. You're overdoing it a little bit. As Wildfire and Aram both go into the pits together. Now Belmar catches right up to the back. Takes out the board on the inside, and innocent board. There's it for Aaron. He's having such a difficult part now. Belmar's slowed down apparently for him. Yeah, Aaron, just lift off the brakes a bit more when you're turning in, mate, and you'll be fine. As now Wildfire and Aram are catching up to the back of him again. I think Belmar just slowed down to have a little bit of a battle. Fair on him. Aaron hit Belmar. I see. Now Belmar tries to go around the outside. There's contact! But Aaron goes into the back of Belmar. They both get slowed down there. That was a close one. Yeah, I thought Belmar slowed down for him. I was a bit confused on why he would ever do that, but yeah, that makes sense now. Now Smithy's going to have a go at Lang. He got disconnected halfway through the race, so he'll be trying to make up some more positions. Hopefully trying not to spin like his teammate did. As Jay and Top are both going to the pits now. I think these drivers will be going into the pits as well, otherwise they'll be losing a lot of time. Smithy doesn't go into the pits. Lang does go into the pits. Smithy will be staying out another lap. Matthew now leads the race. Yeah, he hasn't pitted yet. Jay is just coming out of the pits now. Topper is 6 seconds behind, so he hasn't lost anything there. Will Jay be held up by anyone? He is right behind the back of Smithy, so he'll be catching up rapidly to the back of Smithy. Smithy with a big snap of oversteer there. Will Jay be able to do it nice and easy through here with DRS? Smithy is slow. Jay has DRS. I think Smithy's going to try and battle him. He's using his ERS quite a lot. Yellow flags back there. That's Nonta spinning around. Now down the inside goes Jay. Later on the brakes, he's got the inside line, runs Smithy out of track. That is a fair move. Let's see what's happened to Nontus. Does he have damage? He does not. He's just stopped on track. Back to Jay. Smithy has DRS, but he won't be able to do anything here. Yeah, that was quite a good move there, actually. Smithy didn't have anywhere to go, but he was on the outside line, kind of in no man's land, and Jay was entitled to do that there. There have been a lot of moments with Jay, but I think they're all fair moments. Borderline, but yeah. Wildfire is now right to the back of Aram. I love seeing people follow each other through there. Aram goes a bit deep. Yeah, it's a little bit deep there. They've both pitted for tyres way before anyone else even thought to. Is that Lang? Lang has lost out so much to them by not pitting earlier that he is now 2 seconds behind both of them. I think he might have had a bit of issues in the pit lane as well. But either way, he has lost out a lot. Now on the brakes. It's a really good run there actually for him. Jay now catches up. Yellow flag sector 3, that's another spin for Nontus. He DNFs actually, so there might be a safety car coming out. As I say that, the safety car does come out. This might be a blessing in disguise for Matthew, because he is now getting a free pit stop from that. So if, as I just said, the people who didn't go into the pits did get messed up, but Smithy, or Matthew has already pitted, or he starts from the mediums actually. Smithy has a free pit stop for him. He is going to be passed by Topper, but not by Aaron. Aaron's also not pitted yet. Aram will overtake Aaron, but it's looking quite good for both of the Alpines who haven't stopped yet. To be able to just get into the pits, do their stop, and then they can go from there. That's Matthew going into the pits as well. So Jay is now effectively the leader of the race, and he is on quite good tyres actually. So Jay's also in a good position, but he will right to the back of Topper will catch right up to the back of him. As Jay now catches up to the back of the safe. Be cool if we could spectate the safety car, but now Smithy comes out of the pits. Is he ahead? Who's he ahead of? He is ahead of Lang, so he just about makes it ahead of Wildfire as well. Doesn't make it ahead of Aram. Splits the two cars that have been battling all afternoon. So he's now ahead of both of them. Also ahead of Lang, who didn't stop. Matthew's on a set of now soft, so he will be in a quite a good position at the moment, but he will have to stop again. But I think everyone else will have to stop again as well. So lots of strategy calls now with this safety car. Nonsense kind of messed his team up with it, but there's nothing he can do about it. Safety car will be coming in next lap, I'm pretty sure. I think KJ Styles should be able to catch up. KJ Styles hasn't shown very much pace this race, or this afternoon actually, this weekend, sorry. He hasn't shown his usual speed, so a bit strange, but obviously happens. Yeah, they will be catching up to the back of the safety car line before the end of next lap. Who? Okay. I have to go. I'll be AFK for a little while, so yeah, sorry. and I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't think I've missed too much. Can't see my screen. There we go, I'm back. I missed a safety car restart. Matthew's quite far behind now. Top is actually really close to the back of Matthew, so he'll be trying to do something here. I think that's a mistake from KJ Styles. Yeah, struggling to find his feet in this race. That was weird, it jumps, but right. That's Aaron's really close to the back of Aram here. That's a spin. That's Aram's spun out as soon as I say his name. I think he's overdone it on the power and he just crashes out. Big mistake from him. Yeah, he's out of the session. That won't be good for Alfa Romeo. I'm not racing, and yeah. Safety car round 2. Thankfully, everyone's bunched up now, so they can actually. It shouldn't take too long. I see. Yeah, that happens, Reaper. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Yeah, the time trial ones don't usually work out too well for me. Yeah, safety car's quite far away from us, so we'll be going around for a little while. It might take a little while. Who's that into the pits? That is the Aston Martin of Topper going into the pits. I'm surprised that he is. That's also Jay has gone into the pits, so he's made a massive gamble. What tyres has he gone on to? Another set of mediums. He'll be trying to run them to the end of the race, but the other set didn't look too bad before it. There's always another safety car, so bit foolish, but I guess they know what they're doing. I wouldn't do it. Matthew's now the leader of the race. He controls the pace. Smithy's done really well actually to get up to P2 now, and he's on much quicker tyres than Wildfire behind. So. Yeah, the two Alpines are looking really good in this race. 3 laps on their tyres compared to the 5s and 6 laps on the other drivers' tyres. Will give them a good pace advantage, especially towards the end of the race. 2 laps towards the end of the race is a lot, which means they can one stop if they want. There was also the chance that people could do a 4-stop, which Matthew was going to do. Matthew looks like he's going to do. Safety car comes in this lap as Jay and Topper catch up just about in time, thankfully. So 2 laps in the safety car. I think Smithy's tyres seem to be nice and warm. He's been warming them up for the whole time. That is one advantage to using the wheel, is that you can warm up your tyres. He lags. I thought he hit into someone there, got a heart attack. No one now has any penalties, because they've all either been served or the people who had penalties have retired, so yeah, surprising, but right, safety car in this lap. Matthew will now be holding everyone up, won't be speeding up until it's time to. He can go, he's going 80 miles an hour, he should be going about 30 through here. because he hasn't given himself much gap, which means Smithy is right on the back of him. Smithy might be able to do something. Matthew has the better tyres on the soft, but not for long. Smithy will be able to capitalise soon. There's a bit of a mistake there from Matthew as well, going a bit wide. So difficult to run flat out through there in the turbulent air of another car, so not easy sometimes. Yeah, KJ Styles now is doing quite well to catch up to the back of Lang. Loses out on the power, not having a lot of power. Everyone now using as much as they want. Bit surprising, because I would be holding on to it unless someone was actually severely catching up to me. Matthew wasn't in this. Matthew's in a different strategy. His softs are nowhere near going to the end of the race. You don't need to overtake him unless he's slowing you down, then you should be easy. Now Aaron is overtaking on Wildfire. Wildfire keeps a tyre in but does lose out, and KJ Styles passes Lang, so 2 moves through there. Now Smithy is so close to the back of Matthew, he'll be so unhappy to have not passed him yet. Not a great run through there as well. That's Topper and Lang going at it now. They're side by side. That's a really good angle, actually. There's a little bit of contact through there. They're still going side by side through the helicopter. We can see it really well on the helicopter cam. Now Topper just about passes Lang. Lang is going backwards off this restart. Lots of helicopter cams. They've got 6 helicopters in the sky. That is Jay overtaking KJ Styles on the inside. That was a nice and easy move for him. Now Smithy is right to the back of Matthew. He has to lift off just to get through. Yeah, some really good racing here. When DRS gets back open at the end of next lap, there'll be some good chances to make a move. Smithy has more ERS, but only 10%, won't change much. Topper is now really close to the back of KJ Styles. Will he have a go here? No, he can't. Can't quite have a go down the inside. That's KJ Styles, got no ERS left to use. Now Topper tries to go around the outside. Can he make it through? There, side by side, KJ Styles gets a penalty. He has no ERS now. Around the outside goes Topper. Will he be able to make the move? He goes a little bit deep, but KJ Styles has to pull out eventually in the end. He's got no ERS left to use. Wildfire and Jay is now stuck behind the back of Wildfire, and Wildfire is not going very quickly in this race. So that won't be very good for Jay's race. Wildfire has such slow tyres compared. Oh, that's bad English. I can't talk right now. Now to the back of Matthew goes Smithy. He can't quite overtake. DRS is now enabled, so now is where Smithy can actually attack. Now is where Matthew's tyres run out. It's been a good run, but now Smithy is really aching to pass. Got no turning through there though from the dirty air. Now he might be able to have a go. Jay is so close to the back of Wildfire. Will Smithy have a go on the back of Matthew? Let's run on board with Aaron actually, see what it looks like from him. Actually, let's take a look. Weaving all over the place. Smithy is now so close. Smithy's gonna try and go around the outside now. Will he be able to make the move around the outside? Yes, he does. He will also have the second DRS as well. Actually, no, he won't. Now Matthew can have a go. Aaron's so close to the back now of him. So now Aaron and Matthew go side by side. They both have the exact same pace. There's contact. They nearly crash. They switch over. Now Aaron overtakes the back of Matthew. That was really close. They both touched wheels. They both slid. Now the two Aston Martins are going at it. As Jay passes, he now has to make a bunch of time up to catch up to the back of these cars. Now KJ to the back of Lang. I don't think he'll be able to get anything from it though. Smithy now leads the race, nearly hits the wall there. Aaron is now in P2. Smithy has a bit less ERS at 30, whilst Aaron is holding on to it. But crucially, Matthew is out of the DRS, so Matthew will be out the fight. There's a spin behind for Lang. Lang has spun out. I think he's hit the curb and just lit it up on the curb. Wildfire has a penalty now. Matthew spins around, hits into the wall. He loses. He will be gone for a little while. He just completely gives up. Gives up on life. Spins around now. He'll be dropped to the back of the grid. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2, but it doesn't stop anyone. Now Topper's going to have a go on the back. Jay. The two Alpines aren't really going at it. Smithy's got low ERS now. There will be no ERS for Smithy to burn. So going at it here, DRS, ERS and Slipstream. Will he be able to go up the inside into the chicane? They're side by side, not quite. Smithy keeps ahead of Aaron. Aaron has now got not the same amount of ERS now to burn as Smithy, pretty much. That was a close one. That could have gone really badly there. Don't want to see these two Alpines crash. I bet you guys do, but I don't. That would be an absolute disaster for them. But it would be some good content. It would be quite good for the viewers. But that's not what they want. Alright, now Aaron might be able to make a few moves. Smithy has been saving his ERS as much as he can, but doesn't mean he's got more ERS now than Smithy. Oh, wow. This is really close. Topper's actually doing quite well to keep to the back of Jay. They both pitched at the same time. So they're on the exact same tyres. Spin for Matthew, or a mistake, sorry, probably a mistake. Now, opens up the ERS. Smithy doesn't use any ERS. He's not trying to defend through here. Now, Aaron's got low ERS. Will he go down the inside here? He does go down the inside. They're side by side. Aaron's just about ahead. Smithy will now have the DRS. Smithy has to go slow. Aaron goes wide. Now Smithy's going to have a go back here into this next chicane. He's got low ERS to use. Slipstream as well. Aaron's using all his ERS. Down the inside goes Smithy. Will they make contact? No, they don't. Smithy pulls out. He does not want to make that move, and he does not want to end this race for the two Alpines. But their squabbling and their battling has let Jay catch up to the back of them. And now Jay is in prime position to start leading this race. No one else will be pitting again unless it gets to a point where their tyres are completely popped. But otherwise, I don't think anyone will be pitting. That was really close between the two of them. They can easily crash here. Smithy with a 3-second penalty now. He runs a little bit too wide. Everyone's done quite well to not get too many penalties so far. This is really good racing. You don't see much of this anymore in leagues, but we are seeing it here. Lang gets 3 seconds now as well. Jay's now right to the back of Smithy. Smithy has to keep within the DRS here. He does keep in the DRS, just about keeps it. Now he's putting the power down. That's not the best exit at all, actually. He uses too much curb. Now Jay might be able to have a go. He's got more ERS than Smithy. I don't think he's going to use it all there, though. Aaron might just be trying to help his teammate out a bit here. Probably figuring out what's happening with Jay. He has slowed down a lot. Now Smithy might be able to have a go here. No ERS for Aaron, so Smithy might be able to do it without any ERS. On the brakes, is he brave enough? Not quite there. They nearly make contact. It was really close. Aaron stays ahead. Jay is still stalking behind. It's so close now. That's Belmar trying to overtake KJ Styles. Belmar does make the move on KJ Styles. KJ Styles might have a go back at him. Not quite there. Gets a 3-second time penalty for having to cut the corner. Completely ends just straight into the wall. Not enjoying his life. Pulls out a safety car. There might be a penalty for that. I did catch that on camera. Yeah, I'm sorry, KJ, but you might get a penalty for doing that because you just brought out a safety car for everyone, and I'm pretty sure it's against the rules to do that. Smithy, Aaron, Jay, and Topper go into the pits, while Wildfire also goes into the pits. Belmar goes and is probably going to go into the pits. And is Lang going into the pits? Yeah, he will. There's no point in him staying out, still only get past Belmar or so. So Aaron leads, Jay second. Smithy got held up in the pits a lot. He's now behind them. Smithy is now in fourth. Yeah, I think he just got held up in the pits. Yeah, because both Alpines came in at the same time. Massive clash between the two of them, and not going to be good for them. Wildfire thinks it's better on the mediums. I would not recommend the mediums here. The medium tyres aren't aren't as quick throughout the rest of the race. Only got 6 laps left on the medium tyres, so we're going to be doing another lap, and then once Matthew catches up and Lang catches up, then yeah, we'll be going back out. It's too late for them to pull the safety car in now, because the game thinks we don't have enough time to prepare for it, which is fair enough. Also, Matthew's nowhere near close enough for them to pull the safety car in. Matthew really ain't pushing, is he? He's not in much rush to catch up to the back of the safety car queue. He's actually lost time to the queue there. Oh no, he's lost time to Lang, my bad. I'm hoping I can get some more of that helicopter cam that I had. That was a brilliant camera to watch from. This will be a 6-lap sprint for the end of the race. I reckon most of these drivers will actually be very familiar with 5-lap races, so they will literally have 5 laps to try and win the race. There are a bunch of drivers in contention for a podium. Smithy and Wildfire do have penalties, keep in mind, and Wildfire's on a slower tyre. Only 3 seconds though, so everyone else can get penalties as well. Yeah, pretty sure Jay is being an AI. Actually, no, he's not. He's just being weird. Yeah, just driving weird. Safety car will be in this lap. They'll announce it at the end of the next straight or in the middle of the next straight. Should be around about. They should tell us around about. I'd say now, maybe. Okay, maybe a bit later. Everyone's caught up to each other, so there it is. End of the straight. 5 laps till the end of the race. It'll be 4 laps sprint, really. Everyone, I hope for everyone's sake that they've been warming up their tyres to their very, very best, very potential. Otherwise, they will be struggling off the line. Aaron should really slow down a bit more, because he's too close to the back of the safety car. The further you slow down, the better it will be. should at least be a couple of cars. Start slowing down now, so the grid will be very cold, but so will Aaron. When will Aaron decide to lever down the power? He has no helmet. Where is your helmet? What is going on? Aaron, you might need to put your helmet on. You can't be driving without a helmet. That is dangerous. Danger. And has testicles the size of Jupiter. To be driving an F1 car without a helmet, I hope he does not crash for his own sake. He puts down the power now. Smithy's not got a great run. Wildfire's right up to the back of him, but he makes a mistake. Now Jay's so close to the back of Aaron, the driver without a helmet. That will be his new name for the rest of the season. Now Jay puts down the power, so close to the back of him. He hasn't used any ERS here. He's got the slipstream on Aaron, so he might be able to do something here. He should be keeping the ERS down though. I would be putting the ERS down a bit, but now he tries to go around the outside. Maybe not here. Gonna give it a go at the next. Has a lot more ERS to use. ERS now. Slipstream. Will he be able to do it? I don't think, not here. He'll be holding off until the ERS comes. The DRS comes, sorry. Let's just take another look at the man without the helmet. That is crazy. Man has very large testicles to drive around in an F1 car without a crash helmet. I don't get this game sometimes. Alright, actually Jay has dropped off a lot to the back of Aaron. Whilst I was focusing on Aaron's head, I wasn't focusing on the gap. Jay is quite off the pace now, runs a little bit wide there as well. He'll be trying to keep within 1 second, because if he loses that, he loses the DRS. Does have a lot more ERS to use though, but that doesn't mean that he can just get 1 second back like that. Absolutely launches that inside curb. That will be a warning, I think. From the game for that. Matthew 3 seconds. He's at the back, so not fighting for the lead anymore for him after that spin and crash. Now Jay catches up to the back of Aaron a bit more, using a bit of ERS. Oh, Lang catching up to the back of Belmar. He might have a go here actually. Big slide on the exit. ERS open now. Slipstream as well. Tries to go around the outside. Will he be able to make it on the brakes? They're side by side into the chicane. Lang goes around the outside. Belmar's still there. There's nearly contact between them. Lang does get the position. There's a bit of contact at the end as well. There's a bit more contact. There's nearly a spin for Belmar after that. I don't think he has any damage from it, but he could have. Now Matthew has a think about going down the inside, as Jay, 1 second, now Smithy's at the back of Topper. Jay is out of a second at the moment, so he will be pushing so hard to get it back. Aaron is doing really well to drive this quickly. Really good driving from him. Now the DRS is enabled. Jay, you must catch up to 1 second for this race win. I hope the stream hasn't just died. Okay, it hasn't. It's just paused. Phew. Alright, he's not in a second, nor is Topper, so he won't be able to do anything. Smithy will be trying to make up the position he lost in the pit stop, but he does have a 3 second time penalty. Puts the power down now. Topper has more ERS to use, but what Smithy does have the DRS straight past him in the straight, but Topper will be able to go back at him in the second one, which I don't think Smithy anticipated to happen too easily. That's Belmar spinning out, or just losing the position actually. DRS open now. Topper isn't pushing to catch up to the back of Smithy. Smithy has got no ERS to use though. Jay has caught back up though. Back of Aaron, he is now within a second, but there is no DRS for you, Sunshine, so you're going to need to hold that, otherwise you're done. There are only a few laps left, pretty much 2¼ laps left, 2½ a sector, left. And then the race is over. Topper's cut. Smithy's overtaken Topper at some point. I don't know when. Oh wait, no, he did. I saw that. Sorry. Yeah. But now Jay is not close to the back of Aaron anymore. Jay catches up at the end, but loses out when it counts, where the DRS is. They're both at the exact same DRS, or a little bit off, but not going to be able to get it, I don't think. Yeah, not quite enough pace to get it, so he might not be able to get the position. It'll be the last lap, it's the last chance really, because unless there's a mistake by Aaron, he's not going to be able to get not going to be able to get it. Jay should stop using ERS, let Aaron overuse his ERS, and then it will be a bit easier for you, but you're both using too much ERS. Whenever you drop below 10%, you're going to be slow and slow and slow. If you use none, and you stayed above 10, you would gain a lot of time. But he is now within 1 second as Aaron's just not got much pace through this sector, but he is still quite far ahead. This part he is quite good at, seems to hook it up quite nicely. That's a really difficult corner there to get perfect. It's not great for Jay, it's not looking very good for him for the end of the race. I don't know if he'll be able to win it. Jay is not within 1 second anymore. And now Aaron can just run away with it. Aaron will get a penalty and needs to stay above 1 second, and he will win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Keeps track limits nice and easy. Doesn't drop to the 1 second. Last push for Jay. Now just desperate, being desperate starts to kick in. He will want this win so badly, but he is not going to be able to get it unless there's a massive mistake from Jay here. We'll not have the DRS here. He will have to pull something out of the hat here, or Jay will, or Aaron will have to do something, do the cardinal sin, which is get a penalty on the last lap, or get overtaken on the last lap because you were too slow. Jay catches up a lot through there though, but being within 1 second doesn't matter at this last sector because you aren't going to get anything from it. Through that end of the sector comes Aaron, through the hotel section, the flashing lights above him. Aaron, the no helmet man, wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. What a race from him. Jay comes in second after putting up a great fight. Smithy comes in third after regaining a really good position, but comes fifth actually through penalties, having a 3-second penalty. Lang in 6th, Matthew in 7th, and Belmar comes home to get 6th, I think 7th, I think, through penalties. What a race. It's a shame that we didn't get the battle that we would have liked at the end. Belmont gets driver of the day. I wouldn't follow that much, but yeah. Here's our winner. Aaron wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. He'll be really happy with that result. It's done really well to produce it. Not easy to do 28 laps on this track without making a large mistake. There was a contact earlier between him and Jay, but he recovered to win the race, which was really good from him. Did really well. At the end of the race, we have Aaron P1, P2, Topper P3, Wildfire, Smithy, Belmar, Lang, Matthew, KJ Styles, Galaxy DNFing, Nonce DNFing, and Reaper DNFing lap 3. what a race it's been. Thank you for everyone who joined me. I've enjoyed commentating on this one. My voice is less broken this time. There was some really good battling at the start, which was very nice to see. I was happy to see some of that. Can't really complain with it. Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been Tess. If you're wondering why it's me instead of Gnome, his BT are redoing his whole Wi-Fi, so he can't stream anything. He can't even use his mobile data to set up a 320p stream because he's got no data as well. So not much we can do about it. Just got to deal with it, really. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you when I see you. See ya.